Welcome back this week, friends, to our Summer Classic Rankings video. Each week we've been dropping a ranking of each of the teams from last year's Summer Classic. We do them in increments of 10. So each week we show you a block of 10 teams. Last week we dived into teams 39 through 30. This week we're really getting down to the nitty gritty. We're looking at teams 29 through 20. So in case you missed last week, here's a quick recap. Number 39, we had Holy Cow. This is Nicholas Kilburn's team from Spokane. Number 38 was another Spokane team, first time in. Number 38, Ump Yours, Chris Dunn's team. 37, another Spokane team, Team Chaos, Tim's team. 36 was the CdA Aqua Sox with their first Summer Classic showing. 35, In-House Sports, Adam Hunt's team. 34, Rib for Her Pleasure, first time we've had this team over from Missoula. 33 was Sean Krantz's team, C-Squad. They've been in several times. 32, moving up the list, was Oppo Tacos from Lewiston. This is Rhonda's team. Swingers, number 31, Will's team. And then 30, NFD, that's Dallas. So we dive right in with number 29. This is the free agents team from Silver Valley, Idaho. Madison West runs this team. This was their second tournament appearance. They were 43rd last year. They've been continuing to move up the ranks. They're up to 29th this year. They played out of Group E, a tougher group for them than they played the year before. They played Rogers Burgers and fell to them 10-19. Then they played Hub from Missoula, lost to them 9-12, and then they were able to take out a feisty Shenanigans team 24-17. So in Group B, that put them at 1-2. They put them in the Copper Division this year, where they took on Ump Yours in the first round, Chris Dunn's team, where they were able to advance and win 17-7. Then they played the Coeur d'Alene Aqua Sox, the first-year team, who had a really good round-robin play, but they were able to beat them at the quarterfinals 19-4. They played Swingers in the semifinals, really good team, and they were able to beat them 13-1, but they came up just a little bit short for a second-place finish against Mojo. So this is their second time they've come in second place in a bracket, so great showing for free agents, number 29 in the rankings. Okay, and number 28 comes Mojo. We just chatted about this team a little bit. This is Ryan Bouchang's team from Kalispell, Montana. We get a few teams from Kalispell each year. The year before, they were ranked 46th. This was their second year in the tournament, and they moved up to 28th, so great movement by Mojo. Same with kind of free agents, what we just talked about. Group M is what they played out of, and they went 2-1. They took care of Hubop's Landscaping pretty convincingly, 17-0. Then they took on the Spokane Dirtbags and outlasted them 14-7 until they ran into TLM. We'll talk about them much later on in the rankings. They lost to them 15-4. They had put them in the Copper Division, where they took on C-Squad, gave them a first-round bye, and they took on C-Squad in the quarterfinals, beat them 21-6. Then they took on NFD, another team from Spokane, in the semifinals, and were able to beat them 15-3. And then a matchup against free agents, where they were able to, we just chatted about it, Mojo took that 14-13. So that was their first championship ever. Congratulations to Mojo, number 28 in the rankings. Okay, we move on to number 27, and this team is Off the Handle from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. This is Bethany Valentine and Will Adams' team. First year that these guys played together. All of these guys have played in the tournament multiple years, but first time as a group that they were in the tournament this year. They played out of Group J, where they went 0-3. They took on some tough teams in Group J. They played In-House Sports in a really good battle, coming up just a little bit short, 12-13. Then they took on Reds Bar from Missoula, a very vastly improved Reds Bar last year. And they just came up short against them, 15-14. Then they took on a very, very good CGS team. We'll talk about them later on in the videos in a couple weeks. They fell to them 6-17. So they're able to hang in all these games, a couple of them just coming up just a little bit short. They put them in the Bronze Division. In the Bronze Division, in the first round, they took on Carlson Gunsmithing from Lewiston, Idaho. This is Carolyn's team. She always brings a good team, and they were able to beat Off the Handle 17-7. But a good first-year showing for them, number 27 Off the Handle. Number 26 is the Apple Knockers coming in from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. This is one of the teams that I've put together for a number of years. They've been in the tournament all 14 years, and I'm looking forward to having them back, of course, for our 15th year this year. So in 2023, we were ranked 22nd. We moved down to 26th this last year. The Apple Knockers played out of Group O, where they took on another one in kind of a split action. We played Friday night, half the game. We finished up the other half late Saturday, where we fell 9-8 to them. That's Brandon's team from Spokane. Then we took on RBI'd for Her Pleasure out of Missoula, and this is a kind of a slugfest back and forth game, able to pull that game out 16-14. Then we took on Sleepy Sloths. This is a really good team from Great Falls. They make quite a journey to come over here, and they've been here many years. They took care of business 17-2, beating up the Apple Knockers in that game. Put us in the Bronze Division against BSE, where we fell short 20-6. BSE was on a mission that day. But number 26, the Okay, we move to number 25, and this team is Bloodline from Wapato, Washington. This is the first time we've had Bloodline over. They were ran by Nathan Lewis. They played out of Group R in their first Summer Classic showing, where they went 1-1-1, and they played some pretty good teams. We just talked about Carlson Gunsmithing a little bit ago. They tied them 19-19 in a Saturday morning game. Then they took on BSE. We just mentioned them as well. BSE is a very, very good team. They fell short to them 12-10, and then they took on Swingers from Spokane and were able to outlast them 21-13 to give them their first victory of the Summer Classic. That put them in the bronze division where they met in the quarterfinals. Hub from Missoula. This Hub team is a good team. I've played them a couple times myself, and this game went back and forth. It actually went extra innings where Hub pulled it out 14-13. So Bloodline is in the tournament for this year, so we're looking forward to having them back. Number 25, Bloodline from Wapato, Washington. Checking in at number 24 is Rogers Burgers. Rogers Burgers Justin Face team has been in this tournament 9 years. And they've been moving up the rankings a little bit. 2023, they were ranked 40th. This last year, they were ranked 24th, so they're moving up. They played out of Group E, where they ended up taking this group in round robin play. They lost to C Squad 16-14, but then they came back and beat Free Agents 19-10. We talked about them a little bit, or all these teams we've talked about a little bit earlier. They took them out, the team from Silver Valley. And then they played Hub and another good team from Missoula, which they ended up beating 13-8. So that put them in the bronze division, and I know Justin and friends were looking to make a run this year. I thought they were going to make a run this year too, but they took on another one from Spokane. This is Brandon's team, and this team is really good, and they were just able to take them out 21-11 to end Rogers Burgers' run. So we'll see what's in store for them this year. They're back in the tournament, number 24, Rogers Burgers. Okay, folks, number 23 is BSE. This is Ray Stewart's team from Missoula, Montana. Ray had put in a team for 4 years straight. They played out of Group R. They were 33rd ranked 2023, 23rd ranked last year. They played out of Group R where they went undefeated. They beat the Swingers 8-6, beat Bloodline 12-10, and beat Carlson's Gunsmiths 15-8. They put them in the bronze division where they beat Apple Knockers 20-6 and lost to Carlson's Gunsmithing 12-1. I just wanted to take time to just say Ray was a friend of mine. We talked a lot during softball. We got a chance to play his team last year, which I'm very grateful for. For those who don't know, Ray passed away early this year. So BSE is back in the tournament this year. We're going to have a memorial for him down at Memorial Field. So, but who has ever met Ray is going to miss him tremendously. It's sad to see somebody go so young. I got to play ball with him also in senior ball. So Ray, we're going to miss you. We love you. Okay, guys, moving on to number 22. And number 22 is the Hub. This is Benji's team from Missoula, Montana. They've had a team in for 7 years now. They used to be called Multiple Scoregasms as well. That team's kind of blended into the Hub team. They were ranked 21st in 2023. They ranked 22nd last year, so pretty consistent for what the Hub team's been doing. They played out of Group E, where they beat the C Squad 13-1. Then they took on Free Agents and beat them 12-9, but lost to Rogers Burgers 13-8. So pretty good round robin play for Hub. That put them in second place in their group play. That put them in the bronze division where they took on in the quarterfinals. They got a first round bye and took on in the quarterfinals Bloodline. We talked about this game earlier. They were able to outlast Bloodline 14-13 in extra innings. In the semifinals, they took on another one. This was a good game as well. And another one was able to take them out 20-16 to end Hub's run. But a great showing once again for Benji's team, number 22, Hub from Missoula, Montana. Okay, number 21 is Carlson's Gunsmithing from Lewiston, Idaho. This is Carolyn Schmidt's team. Carolyn, in 2022, she missed the 2023 tournament. So 2022, she was ranked 23rd. This last year, she was ranked 21st. This is their third tournament appearance. Kind of a 1 year off, 1 year on type situation for Carolyn's team. They've always had good showings at the Summer Classic. This was no exception. They played out of Group R where they went 1-1-1. They played Bloodline and tied them 19-19 on a Saturday morning game. They took on Swingers and beat them 17-13, coming up short against BSE 15-8 in the Saturday nightcap to finish them off at 1-1-1. That put them in the bronze division, where they took on Off the Handle from Coeur d'Alene and able to get by them 17-7. Then they took on a really good BSE team and in the semifinals and were able to beat them 12-1. In the championship, this was a great game. They took on another one, and this game went back and forth, and another one just pulled it out in 8 innings, 19-18, for an exciting championship conclusion. Carolyn will be back this year, number 20. Okay, last and not least, number 20 in this block of teams is another one. We just talked about them. This is Brandon Scholiter's team from Spokane. This is their 8th tournament appearance. Thank you, Brandon, for bringing your team over each year. In 2023, they were ranked 17th. This year, they dropped a little bit to number 20th. They played out of Group O, where they went 1-1-1, and a lot of these scores some of these scores will sound familiar. Some close games. They beat the Apple Knockers 9-8. They took on the Sleepy Sloths from Great Falls and fell to them 19-9. And then they played RBI'd for her pleasure in the Saturday nightcap of round robin, and they tied 9-9. So that put them in the bronze division, where they took on Rogers Burgers, and they were able to beat them 21-11 in the quarterfinals. Semifinals, they took on Hub and were able to beat them 20-16 to advance to the championship game. And we just talked about this, where they took on Carlson Gunsmithing, and they were able to win 19-18 for, I think, Brandon's first championship ever. You may have to correct me on that, but congratulations. Next week, we look at teams number 19 through 10.